This podcast is published solely based off the interests of Jacko Law Group, PC, and in no way be construed as legal advice. The opinions shared reflect those of the authors and not necessarily the views of Jacko Law Group, PC. For more specific information or recent industry developments or situations, you should seek legal opinion or counsel. You are hereby notified that any review, dissemination, or copying of this message and its attachments, if any, is strictly prohibited. These materials may be considered attorney advertising in some jurisdictions.
Welcome to Jacko Law Group's Securities Regulatory Compliance Podcast. I'm Jeremiah Baba-Pagano, attorney and certified exit planning advisor at Jacko Law Group PC, JLG. We've created this podcast to break down complex securities law, regulatory compliance matters, and corporate law topics for business owners and professionals like you. Today, we'll be discussing 3 core considerations that will keep you clear of pitfalls when selling your company with a keen focus on preparation. There are 3 legal documents that demand the most attention when selling a business: existing contracts, non-disclosure agreements or NDAs, and term sheets and the subsequent asset or stock purchase agreement. And by bringing on a specialized attorney to assist from the start, your confidentiality can be ensured while yielding a successful sale. We'll start with contracts. As a seller, you should review any existing agreements with suppliers, vendors, consultants, employees, clients, and any third-party providers. Since some contracts have provisions for transition of ownership, this step is crucial. However, there are 2 common contract provisions that catch the most attention. 1, buyers are expected to review the term and termination language in every contract to learn how much longer the agreement runs and whether it can be terminated without penalty. And 2, the sale of a business may trigger a change of control clause, which gives the other party the right to terminate the contract or receive other considerations when a business changes hands. By examining these portions of your contracts, you can ensure that your business sale isn't thwarted by a restrictive provision. Next, we'll go over NDAs. These are agreements made so that no information provided during negotiations or for a certain period of time afterwards can be disclosed to third parties. If you have outside counsel, they'll draft an NDA and also include those provisions in your term sheet, so that open and honest negotiations can be had. At a minimum, any NDAs you hold should cover the following: a non-solicitation period, terms, circumvention, and the broker's role, permitted use of the information, the use and return of information, and any agreed upon exceptions. To ensure confidentiality during and after the sale of your business, review your NDAs and confirm that these items are covered. Lastly, term sheets are drafted to cover the majority of considerations of the business sale process once the seller has reviewed their contracts and confidentiality protections. This document covers 3 areas: inclusions and exclusions, closing terms and conditions, all of which should be reviewed by a trusted business attorney. Inclusions and exclusions demands that the language used should define parts of the business being sold and which parts may or may not be retained by the seller. Closing terms are contingencies which protect both parties from misrepresentations on either side. Conditions refer to the requirements of buyers that must be met prior to a finalized sale and relate to the financing of the deal, due diligence, and receiving regulatory approval. A term sheet is essentially a master document that summarizes the sale and leads to the drafting of the asset or stock purchase agreement. Making sure your term sheet rightfully addresses these areas, you can protect the sale from being blocked by an unaddressed legal consideration. At JLG, we've seen sellers endanger both clients and employees by lacking due diligence throughout the business sale process. But for a successful sale, you need the targeted preparation and organized communication that are only offered by a trusted corporate counsel. That's where we come in. To find out more and to speak with our team, we invite you to contact us at 619-298-2880 or find us online at jackolg.com. Thanks for listening. We hope you have a great day.